monster trucks have never really been.
We've taken on the challenge of trying to find Carpenter Simon his dream BMW.
The Z4 has always been enough.
You know, since I was a kid, I've always been in the cannonball scene, and I always dreamed about doing it. And you know, even going back to the pre-Cannonball Run movie, there was a movie called Cannonball, and of course it was a Gumball Rally, and then Cannonball Run. Cannonball Run was a great movie, and Brock Yates was that.
Okay, not watching that, not watching that. Okay, we're just doing a normal video right now. Not really much is happening. We're just gonna just relax right now. Not really much to talk about or actually do. We're just gonna do this for a little bit of fun, and that's it. Now we do know that it is coming closer and closer to the Amazing Digital Circus, and like I have said already, I am not going to the cinema to see it. I'm not. Or am I? That's the question. I do not know yet.
The trailer. Recently, Glitch posted the first.
I could go to the cinema to see it, but I'm not going to because, like you guys, I want to be surprised. I'm not going to the cinema to see it. Not to my knowledge. I was offered, but I was actually offered a chance to go see it at the cinema. I was already offered that. But that contact I was going to go with went dark. Or was it? I was going to go... Okay, I'm joking. That was a lie. I had a chance to go do a thing with some friends. I don't know what's going on.
Just Dustin, they've been doing some unbreakable boxes, and we wanted to put our own twist on it. As you can see, we have 3 box structures that me and
I don't know what I'm doing right now, actually. I don't know if I'm going to... I had a chance to go with someone to the cinema to see the movie. They never contacted me, so I don't think I'm going to go to the cinema to even see a movie. But like I said, guys, I don't know what I'm doing yet. Most likely I'm going to wait until, later on. And wait for a while.
Tommy Vercetti. You remember me.
Nope, tomorrow. I'll go into town tomorrow to do some things.
you gotta take these guys out.
I understand.
Hello.
My city is mine now.
Right now, guys, we're just having some fun. I don't know, but I am not going to the cinema. I'm going to wait for it to come out on YouTube. I was going to do something else, but it never came through, so... Yeah, stuff has changed, but yeah. Nope, I'm not doing it anymore. I used to forget it. I stopped watching because it was getting stupid. Because they're showing nothing that was in Michigan. But I did find something that did help. I did find something that was pretty interesting, though. I did find Wood TV 8. That's all I did find. But I could not find WZZM. I found a lot of Wood TV 8. Space. I did find. So I stopped doing it because I just couldn't find anything. All I found were stations that were not. I found one Michigan station. That was it. I just got tired of it, so I stopped doing it. So I said I quit doing it.
Tomorrow is a very exciting day for us here at Wood TV8. It is our 70th anniversary.
70 years ago, we went on the air, and to help celebrate, we're going to give you a special look back at the last 7 decades of broadcasting.
So it begins tomorrow on Daybreak, where we'll be sharing photos from our very first ever broadcast in 1949.
And she has been a staple of News 8 Daybreak. Terry DeBoer shares her memories of her time here with Channel 8.
And it's also Throwback Thursday, so we're going back on the road with
So yeah, now it's just changed, but yeah.
Welcome to Story Time with the Legends of Wood TV.
70 years of memories.
We have more than 250 years of experience at Wood TV in our studio right now.
Some of the biggest names of Wood TV back together.
This station has always cared about journalism. I don't think there are a lot of people that could pull that show off the way you did. You may
What?
want to edit this out, I don't know.
Celebrate 70 years of Wood TV. Thursday at 7.
Yep, and they did. They did.
First on the air 7 decades ago.
Tonight, a look.
Yep. 76 years ago. I'm just
1949, one of the best peacetime years of the history.
I'm just a little out. I'm fine, I'm just a little tired.
We do have some very sad news to share with you.
WZZM.
Tonight, West Michigan has lost a longtime journalist. Lee Vandermeer passed away Friday. He was just 66 years old.
That one's just killing some
Lee
time.
spent nearly 40 years at WZZM 13. For many of those years, he was the station's lead anchor, winning Emmy and Edward R. Murrow Awards for his
Wow.
reporting. He then left the station in 2016. His obituary says that he struggled with diabetes and kidney disease for the last few years of his life. While these conditions were crippling physically, emotionally,
Yep.
and financially, he never lost hope. He worked every day.
I don't know what I'm doing these days, guys, but if I could do what I want to do, I don't know what I would want to do.
Welcome back to Daybreak. We are celebrating 25 years this morning of Terry DeBoer.
We're surrounded by her now. She started here at Wood TV8 and on Daybreak 25 years ago today, and we wanted to give you a look at
Didn't she work for 3?
Angel Self. Got it himself.
it's got
Okay. I'm sure to kill some time.
This is my final newscast here, and I want to take this moment to express my thanks.
Oh, you only worked. Oh, wow, you didn't stay long. You only stayed for 5 years. Oh, I remember that. I remember this date.
Was 1949. Best peacetime years of the history of West Michigan. And its first year for television.
60 years of broadcasting, and you watched it all unfold right here at this television station in Grand Rapids. We were the first TV station to sign on the air in West Michigan and the first to offer local news, the first to broadcast in color, and the first to bring you an HD network signal. Good morning, everyone. I'm Suzanne Jihad, and I am here with you to mark another milestone in television history when we turn off our analog.
Wait, did I watch you or did I watch 3 do it? I think I watched 8. I think I watched you guys do it.
And broadcast only in digital. If you have cable or satellite service, you won't even notice this transition. But if your screen goes to snow in the next 2 minutes, it means you need to install a digital converter box. Or if you have a new TV, make sure you're watching a digital channel like Wood TV on 8-1. You may also have to have your converter box rescanned to find the channels you can receive. If you cannot see us, another problem may be that your antenna is not high enough to catch our signal. Wood TV8 Director of Engineering Mike Lingers is joining me now in the news. What do people do if that screen goes fuzzy?
Well, if they go fuzzy, that means they have not taken the steps
to make the conversion, and we're here to help them. We have a phone bank going, and it will start at 10 a.m. We're going to have a toll-free number for them, 877-FYI-ASK8.
And also our WoodTV.com.
The WoodTV.com has got some very good informational articles there. And
90 seconds.
The phone bank will go to 11 tonight. It'll be manned all day tomorrow up until 5 p.m.
All right, real good. We'll check back with you after the transition occurs. Our engineers right now are standing by at 2 sites in Berry County to physically make the switch to digital. You're looking at the tower right here. 24-hour news 8's Brett Thomas is at our Middleville site to usher us through that switch. Brett?
Hey, Susie, you ready to make a little history here?
We sure are. Are you kidding? We've been waiting for it a long time, haven't we?
Yep, I'm standing here.
Hello.
Smart Tower in northern Berry County, about 2.5 miles from Middleville. This is where everybody gets our signal. That's the tower. It's about 1,000 feet up there to the top of it. That's 2.5 River House condos if you're counting. But the heart and soul is right in here. If you want to follow me into this building, this is the solid state transmitter that we've been transmitting in analog.
Nope, I'm not drinking alcohol.
Right over here is the digital transmitter we've been doing since 1999. What's going to happen here is we're going to shut down the analog transmitter as mandated by the federal government here. And the guy that's going to do it is Ken Selvig. And we're watching the countdown right now. We're going to hit this button. It's just an off button. It'll just turn right off for you.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ready? Hit it. You see up there, the analog transmitter is no longer working right now. If you are still seeing us, you have absolutely no problems because we're transmitting on our digital transmitter right now.
I didn't have a date tonight.
Since 1999. All we did was shut down this giant one here, and we're going to save a whole lot of money on our electric bills. Susie, can you still see me?
I sure can. Tell me, is there still a cot in there? For years, an engineer used to sleep there at the transmitter to monitor that analog signal, and now I don't think anyone's going to have to bother sleeping there anymore, huh?
No.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know if they've done that for quite a while. They certainly need some maid service here, though.
Oh, I hear ya.
I would mention, though, Susie, that if you are still getting our signal right now, your neighbor might not be getting it. And so that number that you're seeing flashing up there, you might want to write that.
It doesn't really matter.
We've been telling you all morning this is Brett's last day here at Wood TV. 17 years here.
It doesn't really matter. I mean,
First on the air 7 decades ago.
I don't remember last night. After I did the video I did, you guys, I went to bed, so I don't remember. My memory's bad. After he left and I shut down the stream for the night, I went to bed. So yeah, my memory's bad. He's not here today. He's at work. He's at work right now. He's at work right now, so I'm not gonna bother him. He changed his mind at the last minute because we have slept together one time and he forgot that I snore. I snore, so he changed his mind at the last minute. Which I don't blame him. And then we were talking about something. Yeah, so no, he does not work at a bar. I don't want to. He does not work at a bar. I work at the bar. He works somewhere else. I can't say where he works because I don't want him to lose his job. He has a very, very dangerous job. Yeah, the thing is though, I don't show him because I don't want him to lose his job, and I don't tell people he works where he works at so he doesn't lose his job. Because his job is very, very important. Just leave it at that. So important that I do not... No, he's not a cop. His job is a little more dangerous than a cop.
Well, I love Steve.
No, my cousin's a police officer. I'm not saying what he does for a living. His job is very important. I'm not going to say anything because I don't want him to lose his job. So I'm not telling you what he does for a living, but his job is very, very important. His job is very dangerous. That's all I'm going to say. He's not a cop. That's all I'm gonna say. He's not a cop. I can't say what he is.
Darn it.
His job's very dangerous, though.
Hacking,
Yeah.
50-weight oil in cold weather and sending a choke and sending a mag and possibly breaking your arm. It's not that bad a trade-off.
Yeah, we'll push it out, which I will be.
All right.
My girl's best friend. We broke up years ago. The video you guys saw a few. If the video is his girlfriend, that's an old video I had saved up for a few years ago. I just never uploaded to YouTube.
I know, if you use Steam Man right about it. Instead I got Lazy Man.
Mustache man.
Well, what they used to do in the day was just leave a pilot running all the time.
Running off what? Kerosene or something?
Well, I use hexane, but kerosene or gasoline. We try to use a low carbon fuel so it doesn't, just push it outside.
Oh, we want to go all the way up?
It seems to the
So I am lazy man.
typical Dennis half measure there. Show you what your engine looks like.
Yeah, certainly doesn't look like any conventional engine.
2-cylinder compound, high compression, low compression, 40 horsepower. This is the only steam car that ever had a transmission.
What are you airing up right now?
What we're doing is we're pressurizing the pilot tank and
Fire's getting bigger, Jay.
yeah, don't worry about it. I do this just for Dennis.
I appreciate it. I don't even like the sound of it. Oh, that's
We're going nicely now. Okay, there you go. And we got your pilot plant.
Steam never caught on. Go figure.
It did catch on.
Well, it did.
Don't forget, steam was 100 years old when this car came out. England was running steam coaches in 1803. Don't need that. Throw that thing away. Get rid of that.
What do you need that for? Foolish thing. You're asbestos underwear.
What I'm doing now is I'm opening these. This gets all water out of the cylinders. Because when the car sits and cools, any steam that's in there turns into water. So you open those so it doesn't hydraulic.
Learn something new every day, you know? Ooh.
You see massive amounts of gasoline going in there?
You're right. And is that vaporized gas?
Yeah, vaporized gas.
Oh, great. It's just like sitting there, right?
And you're ready to go. What do you got, Judge? Steam yet? See, now I'm pushing water out of the cylinders.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna take the chill out of my mustache.
Main fire is open. There's no gas engine this quiet and serious.
No?
There you go. Now you're up for the rest of the day.
Just kind of click the one.
You can make it real quiet if you want.
And it's still going. It's going.
Yeah. As long as it's spinning, it's going.
That's pretty amazing.
That's how quiet you are going down the road.
It actually has transmission.
Yeah.
3 speed? 2 speed?
But once you got the operating temperature, you just leave it high because you've got 800 foot-pounds of torque.
So it'll do
Sort of
anything.
warm up a little bit. Let me grab a jacket.
I think I'll do that too. We'll be back. We're sitting up here. Oh.
You see how quiet.
Is that a foot operated horn? So you got a red needle, you got a black needle.
The red needle is fire. The fire comes on and off automatically. When we hit 600 pounds,
Yeah?
you'll see the fire go off. Now we slip it into high.
We go.
No. She's not a Karen. She wasn't a Karen. She was great. No, he's at work right now, so he works nights, so I don't want to bother him. He works nights. He's at work right now, so I don't want to bother him. He works nights, where he works at. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, I like to do it too, but it's a. I I can't say what he does for a living because I don't want to get him in trouble. Yeah, it was a short. It's a short. The thing is, though, I don't want to say what he does for a living because he has a real important job. I mean, that's all I can legally say. I don't want you to, because then if I tell you what he does for a living, then you guys will call the place he works at, or hang out at the place he works at, and keep an eye on everyone that works there, and then eventually find out where I live, and it's just a whole lot of mess. So I'm not going to tell you what he does for a living. But what he does is pretty good. His job is kind of important, kind of not important, but it's very important. But I'm not going to say what he does.
Hi, I'm Dennis Gates. Thanks for tuning in to my classic home certified car. Today, I'm in one of my favorite places on earth, Jay Leno's shop. They've got this cool stuff. I never know what he's going to
Doesn't matter. I took care of the Karen problem myself.
There he is. There's Jay. I don't know how he gets in here. It's like a ghost.
Karen's saying you can't have this. Karen was bitching about my garden. That Karen was bitching about my garden. Then she threw cans at my. Then she was just bitching about my property. How my garden shouldn't look like this. My garden should look like this, and I just thought, I ignored it. No, I don't know where the Karen lived. I don't know where Karen lived. She was bitching about my garden. I took care of it personally. It happened a few days ago. She was. She said my garden wasn't up to code. Last time I checked, I don't live in an HOA, so Karen has no power.
So we went with just kind of a fastback original design.
Yeah, she called me. She said I was number one. You know, she gave me the signal saying I'm number one.
It'll be cool when it'll be done. It'll be black with red. With such a monstrous engine.
That's all. She gave me the signal that I'm number one. I gave her the same signal, but I made the X version of that number one symbol. So, yeah, yeah, she did call the police on me. And the funny thing is, though, she went to jail. She did call the police on me. And the police took care of it. She ended up in jail. I don't know if she went to jail. She did get arrested, though. She did get arrested. I do know I don't know if she went to jail, but I know she got arrested. She got arrested for wasting the police's time. So yeah, the sheriff's local police didn't take care of it. The sheriff's department took care of it. Yeah, the sheriff's department took care. Our police department didn't take care of it. The sheriff's station did. The sheriff came by and arrested her. I told the sheriff no. She told me I can't have my garden like this. Cops look at my garden and say, "There's no problem with your garden." I mean,
Remember it like it was only yesterday.
then the cop said, "Look at my garden." Then the cop looked at my garden and said, "There's nothing wrong here." And then she was bitching about something else I had in my yard, and then the cop said, "There's a lot of that." Yeah. She bitched about my pile of wood in my yard. The cop said there's nothing wrong with his property. His property is legal. He looked around the property. Nope, there's nothing here violating city code. He's legal. There was only one thing the cop did have. The cop did say there was one thing that was concerning. That I did have my property that was concerning. But besides that, everything else was legal. I said, you know what? He said, I only see one violation here. That's it. I told him yes. I need to get my hands on a truck to take care of that problem. As soon as I get my hands on a truck, I'll take care of that problem. I have been trying to figure out how to take care of that problem. I need to get my hands on a vehicle of some sort. The cop said, nope, I don't see nothing wrong with this property. I only see one violation in this property. And he says, waste it. Because she's a Karen. She's an idiot. The police looked at my property and said, I don't see, and the cop said, I only see one violation here. Only one violation here that you have. That was it. One violation's all I have. And you know the best part about the violation was, though? It was an easy violation to fix. I fixed it. The one violation I had, and I took care of it. It was real little, like a little bitty violation, which I fixed it. It was easy. I had something that I had one teeny bitty problem. I fixed it. It was so easy to fix. All I had to do was move my hand to. All I had to do was move something an inch, and it was legal. That's all I had to do. So the cop fined her, the cop actually took her back to a police car and arrested her. Put her back in a police car, and did you say you want to press charges? I said, no. I just want her off I don't want to see, I told her, hold officer, I don't want to see this person never again around here on my property, because if I do, then I will press charges. So she got charged with some kind of So she got charged with trespassing. I didn't press charges. The cop took her somewhere and get her fined for trespassing. So I see that Karen again, then we'll have problems. But no, if I see that Karen, oh great. Oh, okay, no, that's okay. Actually, he's one of my neighbors. Okay, but you know that was a couple days ago, so it's okay. No, she does not. I actually own my own street. I actually own a street, so that no, but I don't see no Karen. I just there goes Tom. There goes Tom. He's just getting in his Prius and leaving for the night. He's going to work too. Oh, that's right. He works over at WZ. Okay. Oh, Tom, my neighbor's Tom. He's just getting his Prius and he's going to work now too. I forgot he works nights too. He works at the radio station. He works at WLKM. That I do know. Tom's a nice guy. He pays me to do odd jobs for him. Especially that one job he told me to do for him one time. I did for him was fun.
The speed radar. The team tried every trick and then some.
This is gonna freak them out.
A reverse microwave magnetron. An aluminum foil firing shaft gun. The still
So nothing really happened. So yeah, not much is really happening. But nope, Karen does not live around here. First time I've ever seen Karen. So yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Like I said, I only got one violation, which was easy to clean up. My mother said if it happens again, to give her something she deserves. Well, if she comes back to my property, I have the legal right to do it. I'll give her. I'll do what my friends say I do. If she comes to my property again, I will remove her from my property physically, and get her protection, and go to the courthouse and get a protection order. If she comes to my property again, I will call the police, then file the paperwork for a protection order. So that's about it. So I'm going to go to bed, guys. I'm tired. It's almost 9 o'clock, so I'm going to bed. Night. I'll be on tomorrow.